And it was totally crazy in the house, you know, because, well, we live in a two-story house, you know, so it's like they were running up and down the staircase, you know, and you know, and we had like this great habit, which was like the banging of doors, you know, it's like bang, you know, it's like it was a great thing to get rid of your frustrations and stuff like that, and really, really crazy. So when it was Christmas, you know, it's like we always had to go to Christmas Mass because, well, you know, it's Christmas, so that's the thing to do. And then, you know, it was always this fight about who's going to get in the car, in the front or in the back, you know, things like that. And that was because, like, in the summer we used to go on car trips, things like that. And then, you know, my father smoked, so then, like, it really stinks up the car. And then, you know, there's the motion, stuff like that. So after a while, you know, one of them would like, you know, and then another one would start, you know, like a chain reactions, like, you know, so the one who was closest to the window, you know, like, try to get some fresh air. Anyway, so we get to the mass, you know, and it's like, you know, everybody's dressed up, you know, the women with their hats and stuff like that. So, you know, you try to get them to act good, you know, but there was no way, you know, they would sit behind, and then she would turn around and they would, taisez-vous, you know, shut up, you know. Totally crazy, nothing to do. And also, well, you know, that was Christmas, but then there was New Year, and it's like we come from the farm, so like all my family is still there. So like on New Year, we had this big car ride, and then we'd get into this place because the family would rent this very big hall, and then like all the cousin and uncle and everybody would be there. So, you know, there was drinking and dancing and boozing and, you know, all this stuff, you know, like these stupid little sandwiches and stuff. Anyway, and then like you had these games, you know, like you had a broom and you were holding it against the ceiling, and then it's like there was this thing on it, I don't know, a bottle cap, and then you had like to turn around with it without dropping. Anyway, something totally stupid. And I remember one time, it's like they brought a pony in the house, in the kitchen, and then they put her on the pony, and then she started to cry, and it's like, ah, everything was a big mess. And, you know, there was this other time, but that I was told because I was too young, but, you know, like, he was walking in the field, and, you know, he just slipped and, you know, in this big cow shit. But, you know, well, what do you expect? You know, this is cowland, so it's full of cow shit. But, you know, but she was really not happy, you know. We had 4 cats because, well, not at all the same time, because first, you know, we had one, but like he ran away, I guess, because, yeah, they were a bit rough. And then we got the second one, and then he also ran away. And then we had the third one, but like someday he had, you know, got squished by a car, I guess. I don't know, I didn't see it. And then we had the fourth one, but we had to get rid of it because we started to become allergic, you know. And, well, that was the same time around the divorce, you know. So, you know, she thought, you know, the good thing to do when you get a divorce is you go see the shrink, because, you know, she was reading Dr. Spock then, and, you know, he says that's the thing to do. So I remember, you know, we were sitting on the couch and we were supposed to talk about stuff, and, well, nobody was saying anything. I wasn't surely saying anything. So anyway, so, but it's like, you know, you need to have a pet because it's healthy to have a pet for the kids. So, you know, like, the cats were out, but so, you know, she got an aquarium, and then we got fish, but like guppies, you know, it's like, they're not really exciting pets. On supper time, you know, it's like we had this big round table, and then again, you know, it's always the same stupid shit, like, you know, like who's gonna sit in the middle and who's gonna sit in the end, you know, so it's always fight starting. So she found the ideal solution, which was to watch TV, you know, because then everybody keeps quiet. So it's like there was this, God, I think Monday night, you know, it was like Uncle Bill, and Tuesday night something like My Mother the Car, or My Favorite Martian, you know, like really, really crazy stuff. And But that really didn't change because, well, we don't watch TV today, but, you know, like if it's a birthday or something like that, and we get together, you know, it's like, if there's any kind of discussion happening around, you know, like she comes and she totally changes the subject, you know, because, well, you know, you're not supposed to have any fights. They had this great relationship together because, well, you know, he would hit him and he would get hit by him, you know, like it was great, perfect. And then when they get bored of each other, then he would start and go and hit her. And then when they would get bored of that, they would come, you know, like, and they would try to hit me. So they would come like towards me. And, you know, I didn't like that, you know, I didn't want that. So I remember one day what I did, you know, I took a knife and I just threw it at them, you know, but it was just a butter knife, you know, and I just threw it in front, you know, just to scare them. And then I took a chair and I threw the chair. Just to, you know, just to, you know, and it actually worked because then they left me alone. And, but there was this one time, you know, that was really bad. Like, you know, they said this thing on TV about a man pulling another man, you know, like through his legs. So they say, hey, neat, you know, we're going to try that. So they went to the kitchen, you know, and then he pulled one, like, whoop, crack, bang, you know, and he broke his collarbone, you know. And boy, did she came back and fuck, was she ever angry.